Vertex and standard both have to have squareds, right? So the hint that this one is a factored form is that there's no exponent anywhere, okay? So this one is factored form right now. Okay, so what's an x-intercept? Tell me one of the two x-intercepts. 0 is one of them. Good. 0 comes from this one. And then what's the other one? Positive 2. Good. Okay. Okay, so let's review how to get this one into standard form. Ones like this are easy to get into standard form because I just have to distribute the x to both pieces. So just multiply the x to both pieces. Right? So y equals x squared minus 2x. Okay. What's a for this one? What's my a in this case? 1. What's my b? Negative 2. And my c? 0, right? So the y-intercept is supposed to be the last number. So if there is no last number, then it's 0, okay? This is why this one's a special case, because I have 1 point that represents 2 different key features, 0, 0, okay? Now, have we done enough vertex form? Do you guys want me to walk through that, or do you just want to do the vertex form on your own? You gonna do it on your own? Or walk through it? I just didn't hear what you said. Should I do it? Monday morning. So we'll go through it. So I start by putting this one x squared in. Then I take the middle number, which is the b, right? The negative 2, and I cut that in half. So I get negative 1x. Negative 1 times negative 1 is 1. What number am I trying to add to? 0. So what do I need to add to 1 to get to 0? Negative 1. So there's my vertex form. Anyone think they could raise their hand and tell me what the vertex is then? What's the vertex? Yeah, Lydia. I can't hear you. Perfect. I need a hearing aid or something. Okay. Last time we talked about how to find the axis of symmetry without the graph, just using the vertex. Anyone remember what the axis of symmetry is? Axis of symmetry. I don't know why I can't hear today. No, that's a good guess. We're going to use the negative 1 for the range. Positive 1, but I can't just put the number 1, right? There we go. X equals 1. Domain? R. Okay. I'm going to skip range for a sec. What's the direction of opening on this one? Review from last time. What's my direction of opening? Concave up or concave down? Mason? Concave up. Why? Why? Okay, it is. Yeah. Yeah, Lucas? It's positive. There's no negative in front. Good. It's positive. Okay. So I know it's concave up. Okay, so let's actually, before we answer the other 3, let's plot the points we have right now. So I've got 0, 0, 2, 0, and then 1, negative 1. Now, what makes this one a special case is that I have this kind of duplicate point, right? One coordinate that's 2 separate key features. It's kind of a bummer for us, though, because normally, if I have nice different points for all of them, I basically have my 5 points for graphing already, right? So this time, I need to find the 4th and 5th point on its own. Now, if you've got a calculator, or a graphing calculator, it's really easy to do that. Remember the second trace value thing I taught you guys? Find the point that way. If you don't have a graphing calculator, then that's fine. I'm going to show you how to do it now, okay? So if you don't have a graphing calculator, that's what I'm working through right now. So what you want to do is use the x-intercept to help you decide what number to plug in. So my x-intercept is 2, so I'm going to plug in 3, right? Just something close to my x-intercept. And then I'm going to pick any equation. Which equation looks easiest to plug a number in? What do you think? Should I do standard, factored, vertex? Factored? Sure. Okay. So I know I'm looking for what point 3 is at. So let's plug it into factored. So y equals 3 times 1. So now I know the point 3, 3 is on my graph. Then I'll mirror image that from my axis of symmetry to get the point over here. So again, without a graphing calculator, you just pick an x, you plug it into the equation, okay? With a graphing calculator, you can just use the second trace thing I showed you guys. Okay, I'll do it real quick right now. All right, so here's the equation. So I do second trace value 3, enter, and then that one gave me the 3, 3. Okay, so either with your trace mode on your graphing calculator or by hand, but you just have to find your points. Okay, and pick numbers close to your x-intercepts. Questions? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a sec to try. No, let's keep, okay, we're going to stay together just for a little bit, just to get the forms on this one. What form is this one in right now? Factored, good. Okay, it's been a long weekend, so let's review how to get from factored to standard. Okay, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can use arrows to FOIL or the box to FOIL. Either way, you'll get the same thing, okay? So I'm going to do the box because I like having one method for everything. But if you like the arrows, then do the arrows. Okay, so x plus 1, I put my factors on the outside. Then I multiply each piece together. So x times x, x squared. X times 1, 1x, negative 1 times x, negative 1x, and then negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. Then what do I do once I get that filled in? Add them together, good. So y equals x squared. These cancel, minus 1. Okay, now vertex. Well, the first step for vertex is to cut the middle number in half. But what is my middle number on this one? 0. Does anybody remember what that means when the middle number is 0? Anybody remember what that means? That's okay, it's been a while since we talked about it. It means that's already in vertex form too. So if it helps, think of it like this. Right? That is already my quantity squared minus my k. If my middle number, my b, is 0, then it's already in both vertex form and standard form. If the middle number is 0, then it's already in vertex form and standard form. Is that all right? Okay, so then somebody raise your hand and take a guess for me on this question. If that is both the vertex and standard form, which of my 2 key features are going to be the same coordinate this time? Intercepts? Which intercepts? Nope. Nope. Good guess. Good guess. Okay, the standard form and the vertex form are the same equation. So what key feature do I get from standard, guys? Y-intercept. And what do I get from vertex? Vertex. right? So because the standard form and the vertex form are the same thing, that means my y-intercept and my vertex are going to be at the same point this time. Okay, I want you to keep that in mind. I'm going to give you a couple minutes. I'll walk around and help so far. And I want you to finish this one out. Get it graphed, 5 points, fill in all the information.